Hello, welcome to another special Sudoku solve video. Today I am looking at a bit of an easier puzzle. It's a one-star puzzle. I have attempted recording several four-star puzzles, and all of them, one I was doing for like 2.5 hours, and I just didn't think it would be that enjoyable. So um, I saw this, and it had a V in the middle, and I just kind of wanted to see how that plays out. Um, it has a negative diagonal. So there the digits 1 to 9 must appear. It has killer cages, um, Dutch whisper lines, differing by 4, diagonal orthogonal cells connected by an X sum to 10, diagonal cells with sum to V sum to 5, cells joined by a white dot have consecutive digits, cells joined by a black dot, one digit is double the other. Not all X's, V's, or dots are given. I like that a lot. And some of the board is covered in fog. So what they say about the diagonal XVs, cells, diagonal and orthogonal cells. So I'm guessing it's this sums to 5 and this sums to 5. This arrangement is very specific. You can have either 1, 2, 4. Normally you can have 2, 4, 8, or you can have 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8, but there is no 8 in this arrangement, so that's always a 2. I was expecting that to clear fog, but it didn't. That's a 3 now. These are consecutive, so that must be the 4, that must be the 1. And we move that to down here, so that's the 2, 3. That's the 1, 4. Then these are joined by black dots, so that's not 3. That is 2, that is 3. They are consecutive, so that's 4, and that's 1. Okay. So how am I meant to approach this? This sees 2 and 4. So the only black dot pair that is left is 3 and 6, and we can place those with 3 and 6. Summing to 10 with 4 and 7. Then we have this black dot pair has the same property. So 3 and 6. That's 3 in the corner. 7. Whoa, that's a Phistomefel ring. I did not expect to see that at this point. I don't think it is going to be needed. If it is, I'll look at it at that point. This diagonal makes those both see 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with a 10, you always have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 6, 7, 8, and 9, because that's how you make 10 in 2 different digits. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that's also 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is another 1, 2, 3, 4. I am tempted to use the gauge calculator to see what my options are, basically. But yeah, no, I think that is fine. But let's see where to start first. I know the most about this one. Okay. This is a 3, that's a 3, so one of those is a 3. If it's on a black dot, it's with a 6. Sure. That's a 3, that's a 3, so one of those is a 3. That's a 4, that's a 4, so one of those is a 4. The 4 goes with a 1, and 3 goes with a 2, kind of obviously, I guess. Well, then one of those is 4 as well. Now, okay. I am going to explain the Phistomefel ring because no, it's not relevant. Never mind. I was gonna say then that cannot be 4-8, but it could be 4-2, and then it would be fine. So what am I looking at that I'm missing? These digits along the diagonal are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, okay, so whatever this is the other digit of 3 and 4, so that's a 3 or a 4. I feel like this couldn't be 9, 1. Oh, or in fact, 8, 1. Okay, I'm gonna explain the Phistomefel ring. If you have this, let's say it properly now. I think it's this, 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 and this. If I mark those with blue, that's 4 sets of the digits 1 through 9. Then we have this. I'm gonna leave those out for a minute. If we have this and this, that's 2 sets of the digits 1 through 9. And then we have that. That's another 2 sets of the digits 1 through 9. If we remove from those collective digits, right? So orange and purple bag, you have a blue bag. If you remove the same digit from both of those bags, you end up with the same sum, with the same selection of digits, not even the same sum, the same selection of digits. So we can remove all of these. And then remove it from one of them from the purple orange bag and one from the blue bag. So we end up with this. And now we're saying the purple and orange digits are the same digits as the ones in the corners, as the ones in blue. So that means that this could never be 8 or 9. I think that is relevant. And then that's not 6 or 7. It's interesting how this is a one-star puzzle that uses this concept, because I think this is more advanced. It is fairly well known at this point. But if you haven't seen it, how are you supposed to, I don't know, just think of it? Just just start imagining it. Okay, so this is 3 and 4, because this is 3 and 4 and that's 3 and 4, so those contain digits 3 and 4. This is one of them. The other one is automatically going to be on here. So it's going to be with 6 or 7. I'm actually going to pencil mark that. That's 3, 4, 6, and 7. So this is the digits 3, 4, 6, and 7. So we can mark off which digits we've had. 3, 4, 6, and 7. Oh, why did that do that? That's going to be like this. So what now? Well, okay, since this sees 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7, the only other digits we have in blue are 1 and 2. So that's then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same principle goes here as well. This puzzle's kind of symmetrical, isn't it? So I'm just going to go like 3, 4, 6, and 7. And then the only digits we have left is this. And this is then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Before I just assume this, Let's prove that as well. We have used these digits now, so that's those. So the only digits we have left is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's these. And then this is not 3, so that must be a 3. You cannot be a 3 anymore. I don't know if this was how you're meant to do it, but I don't think there is really a different way. So, and we have used those now. So that now cannot be a 3. That then cannot be a 7. Almost. Oh, that kind of, if that's a 1, that's a 2. If either of these is a 1, that's, the other is a 2, and that breaks that. So that's a 1. And that does nothing quite clearly. So it doesn't contain a 9. It does contain a 6. It could contain 4 and 7. It couldn't contain a 5. So that we know that that's 4, 7. And this is the only place 4 can go. 7 has to go there. 6 has to go there. I do think this is more difficult than a 1-star puzzle, though. I think rating it 1 star is a bit harsh. A bit, not harsh. I mean, a bit, if someone is expecting a 1-star puzzle and I give them this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they would do. Um, oh, we can fill in the 4 and the 3. So this is 9. I'm gonna remove this. 9, 13. So that's a 2. Well, I had this 3, but that's okay. 1, 7, 8. So 6, 4, 3, 7, and that gives us the rest. Again, 10. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4, and the only one I can see is 1, so that's a 9. And it must differ by at least 4, so it has to be 5. This cannot see 1, 2, 3, and 4, so the furthest they can be apart is 5 and 9, and that has to be that way. This has the same issue. It cannot see 1, 2. It sees 1, 2, 3, and 4, so it has to be 5 and 9. Same thing, basically. Um, so we kind of know what all of these are. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, and 8. So that's a 2 and an 8. That's a 2 and an 8. Ooh, that's not true. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 and 8. That's 7 C's. That is a 7. That is an 8. Now this could go. This cannot be a 6, so it's an 8. And this has to count upwards, so that's a 9. What does this miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And this misses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, and 8 as well. And the dot, if that's a 2, that is, it sees a 1, so it cannot be a 2. So that's an 8. That's a 2. This is a 7 or a 9. Okay. This cannot be 7, so it's 5 or 9, I guess. 5 or 9. Oh, that 6 sees that, obviously. So that's a 5, that's a 9, it's a 6, it's a 5, 9, 9, 5. This 2 makes that a 2, that an 8, and that an 8. I think I can do most things now. Most Sudoku. Um, I don't know where to start. Um, 5 goes with 4 or 6. Cannot be 4, so it's 6, or it is 9 going with an 8, which isn't possible. So that's a 5, that's a 6, that's a 9, that's a 7, and that gives us the whole grid. Okay. Um, Still, I think a very, very tough one-star puzzle. I don't think I agree with that rating, or I just missed something, which is, you know, why isn't that possible? Um, 9. If that's 8, then that's 7. If if it is 5, it is 6. But that oh no, that's not possible. So it is 7 with an 8. Sevens, placing a 7 there. 7. And like I said, this is an easier puzzle than I normally do, but I tried my hand at some more difficult puzzles than I usually do just to challenge myself, and it did not go well. I did finish some of them, but you know, it wasn't it was sometimes just me staring at the screen for half an hour, and I'm not going to to do that on video. Um, I just don't like that. I could edit it, I guess, but I don't know. I don't even know if that kind of takes away from what it is, because Sudoku just takes time. Um, and I don't mind it, but I do sort of realize it's not that enjoyable to watch. Just someone staring at a screen, um, saying basically nothing, because at some point there is just nothing you can say anymore. Um, but yeah, so I sort of liked this change of pace. Um, and obviously we're gonna continue with the Sudoku series because I enjoyed that a lot. But this was a shorter thing that I just wanted to do. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.